Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Major developments in Ukraine. Today is the 21st of January 2025. Major developments. The Russians' major ballistic missile and drone attack on Ukraine. That's one. The Russians claim they liberated another village. Ukraine says it intercepted 34 drones and others just flew away into space. We have the Ukrainians attacking 3 locations in Russia, within Russia. One, an oil depot, an aircraft plant, and a command post. The command post was in Donetsk, so that doesn't qualify. I'm going to show you maps. Then the combat ongoing in urban areas in Chasiv Yar and Toretsk. And then we have, coming from the Ukrainians, this is very important, the Ukrainian army is engaging in fierce battles and retreating on key front lines. An explanation with maps. I have about 7 positions. I will show you, my friends. I will show you. So let's start with the beginning. This is from, all these are from the 21st of January 2025. Ukrainska Pravda. Russia launches ballistic missiles and 131 drones at night. No UAV reaches its target. Wow, I don't believe that, but nevertheless. So the Russians have attacked Ukraine with 4 Iskander-M ballistic missiles, 131 Shahed drones and decoy UAVs of various types on the night of 20 to 21 of January. None of the drones have reached their targets, my friends. So the drones were destroyed over Poltava, Sumy, Kharkiv, Cherkasy, Chernihiv, Kiev, Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky, Vinnytsia, Kirovohrad, Dnipropetrovsk, Donetsk, Mykolaiv, Odessa, Zaporozhia, and Rivne Oblast. Oh my! So everything but here, including Rivne. So in here, from here, so the only ones that were not attacked were Lutsk, Lviv, or Lvov, no, this area right here, the Polish side. Everything else, including Odessa and Mykolaiv, were attacked. Everything was attacked here by 1,131 drones. The missiles were launched from Russia's Voronezh Oblast and the drones from Milerovo, Oriel, Primorsko-Akhtarsk. So let's go to Voronezh. Where is that? From here. The missiles were launched from Voronezh and the other ones are from Milerovo right here, Primorsko-Akhtarsk right here across from the Sea of Azov, and the other one was Oriol right here, if I remember correctly, right? Woohoo! There we go. So nothing happened. Next, Ukrainian forces down 72 enemy drones, 59 lost from radars. Isn't that fantastic? So here you have the evidence. Got it? Nothing about any missiles, so the missiles must have reached their targets. So the same information here, 131 strike UAVs from the locations already mentioned. All right. Ukraine intercepts 34 drones in Russian overnight. This is January 16. That's the wrong one. My bad. Clip. Bye-bye. Sputnik. I meant to pick another one and I picked this one by mistake. Russia liberates Volkovo in Donetsk as Ukraine's losses mount. Russian Ministry of Defense reported on the progress of the special military operation and the key achievements of the Russian armed forces. Russian troops have liberated the settlement of Volkovo in the Donetsk People's Republic, the ministry announced. Next one. Ukraine strikes deep inside Russia. Oil depot, aircraft plant, and command post hit. Where are these things located, according to Ukrainians? The first one is Lishkinska oil depot in Voronezh Oblast. And that's the facility owned by Rosneft was engulfed in flames, destroying fuel supplies meant for Russia's occupying forces. So where is this? In Voronezh Oblast, Krapatsapa, Voronezh, right here in this area. They say they attacked. So from Ukraine, with love, Voronezh. Next one. Smolensk aviation plant in Smolensk Oblast. In Russia, a key manufacturer and modernizer of Russian combat aircraft, including Sukhoi 25 attack planes. Explosions were reported at the site. So where is Smolensk? Smolensk is right here, across from Minsk. So Belarus, this is the area. So far you got Smolensk, here, and you got Vornets right here. And the last one, they say command post of Russia's 29th Combined Arms Army occupied Volnovaka, Donetsk Oblast, struck by Ukraine Special Operations Forces and drone units. Reports indicates blasts and heavy smoke in the area. Where is that located? Ram pam pam. So north of Mariupol, this is Vuhledar. I'm going to show you where it is located. This is the little town of Bethlehem. Here it is. Now let me show you on the big map where there is. I'm going to go to Mariupol, right here. Mariupol is right here. This is the Azov Sea. This is the Crimean Peninsula. This is the Kerch Bridge. So from here you go north a little bit. Rapatsapa is right here. This is where these guys attacked, according to the Ukrainians, the command post. So in between Mariupol and the front line, where Pokrovsk is located right here. Next, according to the Ukrainians again, combat ongoing in urban areas of Chasiv Yar and Toretsk. Well, very hot points here. So Chasiv Yar and Toretsk, where are they located? No worries, I will show you. Here is Toretsk, right here. This is Toretsk. This is where it's located. And the other one is Chasiv Yar, north of Toretsk, right here. Chasiv Yar by Artemovsk, which is Bakhmut. So they are urban fighting in this little town and this little town here. All right, let's see what, the big scheme of things, they are located exactly here in the center, right there, north of Pokrovsk. Next one. Let's see what details these guys give us. Combat is ongoing between the Ukrainian defense forces and the Russian troops in the urban cities of Chasiv Yar and Toretsk. All right, next one. I don't think they give us any in the Kharkiv, Kupiansk. I'm going to give you that one in the last article, which is a general, it's an overview of the fronts with the maps, where the Ukrainians engage in fierce battles and retreating on key front lines. An explanation with maps. The Pokrovsk front. So the first one, they jump right here, Pokrovsk. This is where they're going to provide a map. This is Pokrovsk. A map with the Russians coming over, Red Rover and Red Rover. Let me show you. Situation critical. The Ukrainian army is losing settlements daily on this front and has been unable to stabilize the front for a year since its withdrawal from Avdiivka. Avdiivka, all right, where is that? Avdiivka is right here. It's west of, where the hell are you? Don't see you. Is west of, east of Pokrovsk. Where the hell are you in this? Oh, right here. Avdiivka, right here. So when they retreated from Avdiivka, they lost and these guys advanced right there. And they say, as of 19th of January, the Russians are just 3 kilometers from Pokrovsk and 5 kilometers from Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. That is, 3 kilometers is about 2 miles and 5 kilometers about 3 miles. All right, where is that located? Pokrovsk. Again, they show us the southwest part where the Russians are advancing, and then the north one right here. This is the route that gets the Ukrainians supplies. The Russians are advancing towards it. This is the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. They say they're 5 kilometers right here. They show it. All right, we got that covered. Next one. Velika Novosilka. The situation is approaching a critical point. Where is that located? Southwest of Pokrovsk. This is Pokrovsk, southwest right here. You can go south. This is it. This is the location. These guys are going to encircle it, definitely. This is Zaporozhye Oblast. This is the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast right here. And this is Donetsk Oblast. All right, what's going on over there? Russian forces with the 2 columns of equipment began an assault of this town on the 18th of January. Threats. There is a risk of Ukrainian forces being encircled. I think you're already done right there. What do I know? The distance between the Russian flanks, which are trapping the Ukrainian forces, is less than 3 kilometers. So here, this is less than 3 kilometers. less than 3 kilometers right here. The guys can make a little junction over there. All right, a dire lack of infantry for the Ukrainians. The Toretsk front we talked about in this one right here, when they said in the previous article, combat ongoing in urban areas of Chasiv Yar and Toretsk. Toretsk, again, it is north right here. This is Toretsk, this is Pokrovsk. So right now they talk about Pokrovsk, then they talk about Novosilka, Bakalekilka, and then they talk about the Toretsk, and then they're going to go to Chasiv Yar or Chasiv Yar. Difficult. Ukraine's defense forces control about 30% of Toretsk. Intense urban battles are ongoing. This is Toretsk, a little map, but nevertheless, the Russians are advancing. They will take over. The capture of Toretsk would pave the way for the Russian advance on Konstantinivka from the south. Next, Chasiv Yar, what did I tell you? Krematorsk front, difficult. Ukraine defense forces control about 30% of Chasiv Yar, and 20% of the city is in the gray zone, so 50%. But anyway, 30 and they fight on 20. So where is that? As I said, Chasiv Yar here. So far, Pokrovsk, Novolitska, Pakaliska, then you got Toretsk, and then Chasiv Yar. Next, let's see what's going on. And they say Chasiv Yar, they give you an aerial view of this Toretsk. I'm sorry, Chasiv Yar. Next, let's see. Kupiansk front is difficult. Kupiansk is in Kharkov Oblast. Russian troops are 2 to 3 kilometers from Kupiansk. Oy vey. Where is that at? In the far east of Ukraine, or in the north of the front. Here. Oh my god, I'm going too fast. This is Kharkov. This is Kupiansk area, right here. So let's go to Kupiansk. This is Kupiansk. So the Russians are 2 kilometers, let's say, from Kupiansk. 2 to 3 kilometers. And here is the map. Kupiansk is here. The guys are attacking here. And from the south, they didn't show you, but I showed you they're advancing that way. All right. What else? Threats, papapap, they say Kupiansk, Zaparapa, Zupakopa. Liman front, difficult. Where is Liman? Is it north of, how do you call it? So it's south of Kupiansk, and this is Liman right here, in this area. Liman, this area right here. They're talking about the Russians in this area, so in between Kupiansk and Chasiv Yar. The tensest situation on the Liman front is in the vicinity of Ivanivka. Okay, here it is. The area Liman is here, and the Russians are advancing right there. Liman. All right, next one. If anything, no? That's it, my friends. These are the areas where the Ukrainians are, according to them, retreating. 131 drones, 4 Iskander-M ballistics. Russians liberated 1 town of Bethlehem. Fights in urban Toretsk and Chasiv Yar. What else was there? The Ukrainians attack oil depot, aircraft plant, and command post. And you saw over there, and this is very important coming from the Ukrainians, it's kind of unbelievable that they will report this one. I would keep my mouth shut if I were in a war, but hey, what can you do? Probably they do it so they can put pressure on the sponsors. The Ukrainian army is engaging in fierce battles and retreating on key front lines. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Hey, Putin is losing, has been losing for what? 1,000 years now. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.